Okay, I got my trusty little gloves on here, and my little frame all ready to go. So here I am. I'm just gonna scoop it out with one of these old milk things. It's really cleaned off well. It doesn't look like it is, but it is. Pour it down through the filter. Sometimes it helps if you get the filter warmed up a bit, but it seems to be going through fairly good. Some people recommend that you get them wet, very warm, but I'm just going to try this a little bit different this time. So I'm getting to pour that right dead center, and I don't know if you guys can see that, it's getting late, but it's filtering through. It's a slow process, but patience, I guess, is one of the things you need when you're doing this stuff. You see, there's not very much left in the bottom. But the one good thing about this process, you're always adding it. You're adding about a liter each time, and it's always hot going through. So. Going down through. Patience, patience. Take one more, and then I'm going to take a couple pre-filters out. It's the sugar sand that really tends to clog up the whole filtering process. Still dripping through pretty good. Not as good as I thought, but I can start to take a couple of these pre-filters out. I'm gonna go get the container I put them in. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna take my clothespins off and just remove a couple of the pre-filters. See what happens here. I know this one's really dirty. I can feel the weight in it. There's still a little bit coming through the bottom, the very bottom of the process. So, like I said, you will lose a little bit of your syrup here in this process. It's unfortunate, but you have to lose a little bit. Turn it sideways a little bit, you get a clean part of the filter. Remember, there's still 4 more after this one, so. Turn the propane down a bit more. very hot to the touch here. Ooh, just a little bit there. So yeah, you just keep pulling the pre-filters out. There's not much crud in this here at this point, because pre-filters pretty much got most of that, but there's not a whole lot left in the bottom. I'll leave this pre-filter in and try another scoop. I apologize for the light if you can't see very well, but when you work 40 hours a week and you do this on the side, it's as a hobby, you only have so much time. So. Oh, propane must have went out. Okay, I think I've got a little bit less than half through it, so I'm going to try usually pick this up like this, and I tend to try to turn it a little bit in the there, like that. Okay, I got these orange gloves. These are well washed, and they only use them for this particular job. And I just squeeze out the I am going to boil this pot again, but I'm going to do it on the stove. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to clean these for the next time I need them, and I'm going to set up the same setup here to do the second half of the batch, and it'll all be filtered through this. Okay, we're ready for the bottling portion. This is only a temporary fix, as I went to get my bottles today, and they weren't in for shipment, so basically I'm going to bottle this up, and probably going to have to take it out of the bottles and boil it again. So 82 degrees Celsius, you want your temperature to be at least 82 when you go to bottle it, just for the sake of it's definitely 82. It's boiling. It's got probably 104 degrees, so I'm going to turn that off. 82 degrees. Okay, so we're ready to turn the temperature down, but so basically what I want to do is dip in with the measuring cup. I just pour into here. These bottles are sterilized. When you get that to the desired height, you put your cap on. these are very, very hot. So turn it over like that. Sterilize the cork. Place in something warm. Like I said, this is only a temporary fix, and I will eventually bottle this with the proper bottles. These are wine bottles. A couple of those. Bit of an airlock. Very, very hot liquid. Hold the funnel up just a tiny little bit. I don't fill the bottles up all the way, just to where it starts to turn. There. And I got some screw caps, but this one is not going to be a screw cap, so I'm going to have to cork this one with the corker. So this goes. As long as it's in there a little bit, it's the main thing. Make sure you put the gloves back on. And turn it over, sterilize the rest of the bottle. And I'm going to complete this till I've got them all done here.